Ezra 4:21 and 22. Make you now a decree to cause these men to cease, that this city not be built until a decree shall be made by me. So he's saying, because of all this Israelite history, pretty much, them conquering, taking the land when they weren't born there, he's having the building stop. You know, the fact is, the Lord was the one wanting this building to be built in the first place. He allowed it to be built in the first place. No man was going to truly stop the temple from being built. And worry about the temple today, how it has to be rebuilt. Well, if it's the Lord's plan for it to be rebuilt, it would be rebuilt. If it's man's plan and God ain't in it to rebuild it, it ain't a temple we need to go to. So he's using his authority as king to stop the building. Actually, this letter sent to the king. So he's recommending the king to stop building the temple. He isn't like, he's just pretty much telling the king what to do. This is kind of a bad way to present it before the king. May you now. That's the only part that ain't bad. He's saying, if you would. He gave him reasonings earlier. Sometimes there's always reasonings. We always can find reasonings to do the wrong thing. Reasoning to do the right thing is because it draws us closer to the Lord. So it isn't even the temple yet. It's the rebuilding of the city. There's always been a disdain towards the Jews. And that's because they're God's people. God's chosen. Whether the world admits to it or not, that's the reason. They're the only group of people that's been hated their entire existence. Verse 22. Take heed that you not be slack herein. Why should damage grow to hurt of the kings? Okay, so he's pretty much saying, if you allow this to happen, it's going to hurt not you, but the kings that come after you. He's saying you don't want to risk this. The problem is, the city had nothing much to do with the conquest that they had. It was the Lord. Whether or not the city was rebuilt, they still had the Lord to turn to, who could have defeated that king and would still be with them after that king would go away. King Artaxerxes would die, but God would still be Lord over Israel and would be for Israel to turn to. You know, he's always there for us to turn to. People may force us to stop doing certain things that are of service to him. But people, we should never allow people to stop us serving him. You know, apostles died because they told them to stop serving him. This wasn't something the apostles were ever going to do. They weren't ever going to reject Jesus as Lord. And regardless of what this world says, whether they say we can pray, whether they say we can meet, we need to. We need to stand up to serve our Lord. There'll be a risk at that. But the ultimate reward will be He's there for us through it all.